That is something now that obviously the NFL is ready to address. The Rooney Rule has been a valuable tool in expanding diversity and inclusion in hiring practices, but there is more work to do, especially around increasing and strengthening the pipeline of diverse candidates for head coach and senior football executive positions. We have already started the process of developing a plan for additional steps that will better ensure more diversity and inclusion on a regular basis in our hiring results. We look forward to discussing these steps with our advisors to ensure that our employment development and equal opportunity programs are both robust and successful. Number one, I don't think there is any problem with coaches. I just think it's just one of those years. Okay? John Shaw, I think if he had wanted to come out at Stanford and been an NFL head coach, he would have been. He chose not to be. He chose to stay at Stanford. After having a successful win in the Rose Bowl this year, he took himself out of any candidacy. He did not interview for any jobs. I think he clearly would have been a coaching candidate this year without any question. Lovie Smith was there this year. It was a year where they were looking for offensive coaches. Offensive coaches were hired in almost every job. Not every, but almost every job. Now, where the NFL does have a shortage is when it comes time to hire general managers, they don't have a lot of minority guys who are going to be up the ladder high enough to get those jobs. So, I mean, we know that it doesn't matter. It makes no difference. We know that the Giants have an incredibly successful general manager, okay, who is a minority. Giants didn't hire him because he's a minority. They hired him because he's good. But he's been enormously successful. I don't think anyone has any issues. I don't think this is an issue-oriented thing. I think they don't have a lot of candidates in the population when it comes to the general manager's jobs. I think that does have to improve. And it's something they should probably look to. In the coaches, I just think it was one of those years. I don't think there's anything to it. I don't think it matters. I just think it was one of those years. I just think that there weren't a lot of guys that were right there this year on, and you lost a couple of black head coaches right now, too, which the NFL realizes. Lovie Smith got fired. Romeo Crennel got fired. He was not going to be there that long anyway. But the point of the matter is, I think it's a positive when you can fire black head coaches because that just tells you that it's not an issue. Hiring's not an issue. Firing's not an issue. It's not an issue at all. There should be no sensitivity. The best guy should have the job. That's all. But I do think they do need to come up with a better job in the pipeline for general managers and front office jobs. I do agree with that. I think the numbers are not significant enough. In the coaching, I just think it's just one of those times. And the ranks just lost a couple of black head coaches, and they weren't replaced.